thought they would be starting their game. Oh no. The good boys got Bougie Disaster got 4 4 and got 2 4s and double drops. And the good boys got a 3 and a 4 and a drop. Bougie Disaster got a drop and a 5, a 5 and a 4. The good boys got a 4 and a 4 and a 4 and a 4. The good boys all together have 23. Bougie Disaster got 22. Round 2. What? Go. Now. For Bougie Disaster, all they got was drops. For the good boys, they got a drop and a 3 and a 4 and a 4 and a 5. beautiful throws. For the good boys, they got a drop and a 4 and a 4 and a 5, and their total is 32. For Bougie Disaster, they got a drop and a 4 and a 4, so their total is 8. Good boys. What? The winner is the good boys. I will be leaving.
Okay, that was a good match there. Not the best for the Bougie Disaster. That one went mainly drops. But the good thing, that one by Joe, it did not knock down Boyers fully. Like, that was a good surprise from me sitting beside. So it was not the best for Bougie Disaster, but even better for the Good Boys. Good Boys came away with an easy game on their hand. We will be watching the. This should be lane 3. Never mind. I just got a please of going to lane 2. So we are at lane 2 with these good teams. Okay, they are starting. Let's have some fun with watching these guys. Goes good for Northern Assassin at the start. It's going even better for Northern Assassin right off the bat. Not the best for the other team. Looks like Northern Assassin should get a 4-3-4. And 3 and 2. Let's see actually what they got. The Northern Assassins got 2-3-3-4-4. So that should be good for them. I mean, like, that's the only way I could say that. So, yeah. Or, like, yeah, put it down. Yeah. For other team, they got drop 0 0. So they got drop 0 0 2 3 4. That isn't going the best for them. That puts them at 9. And for Northern Assassin, 16 puts Northern Assassin with 7 more. Ooh, a drop. Not the best right there. Looks like Northern Assassin got a good 4, another 4, and a 3, and a drop. And so far, it looks like the other team gets a bull and a 3 so far. Looks like they're going for kill shot. So let's see how that turns out for them. Oh, that was close from here. It looks like they missed it. So Northern Assassin got drop 3, 4, 4. Let's see what the other team gets. Looks like they get a 6, a 3, a miss, and a miss. And that puts them at 18. And Northern Assassin has 27. And they take that round just by 9. So here they do some practice. Not the best for Northern Assassin for their practice. But now that did not matter. That was only practice. Now we're doing it for real. Looks like a good 5 and a 3, maybe a 2 for Northern Assassin. They get a 4, it looks like, and a drop. Northern Assassin isn't going the best right now. They got 4 drops and only 1 for the other. So it looks like they might get a 5, maybe a bull in there. Let's see that better view. Yeah. There's a lot of noise in here from another team, it sounds like. So it looks like, let's see what Northern Assassin gets with their 2. They get a 2 and a 4. That puts them at 6. Then the other team gets drop 3, 3, 4, 5, 5. So way better this round in round 2. Northern Assassin with 6 points. The other team with 12. No, not 12, 20. It's not going good for Northern Assassin. And it looks like there might be a bull here. Oh, so close to the kill shot. That guard looks like it is in the kill shot, but it's not. It just looks from here. They're thinking it over. Let's see what they're thinking right here. Looks like they're going up to getting that kill shot. See how it turns out for them. Looks like they barely missed. Just by the slightest thing. Like that is just small right there. Like, so Northern Assassin gets, let's see see. They're just loading it in. Let's, let's see here. Northern Assassin gets a drop 3-3 and 2 misses. Other team gets 6-3-0-0. That puts Northern Assassin 20 away. At Then they're at 9. So here comes the final round, round 3. It's a rubber duck, and this determines who wins. Good setups. Oh, drops by Northern Assassin in their practice. And now we go into the real game. Round 3, rubber duck. Round. Never mind about that. Drop by. Actually, never mind that one. Ooh. Drop by Northern Assassin. Drop. Oh, that's a lot of drops. More for Northern Assassin, though. Another drop. There looks like there should be a bull in there. A 2, maybe a 3. 4-4-4 for Northern Assassin. Let's see what the other team has. The score that they get for Northern Assassin, they get drop, 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 4-4-4. For the other team, drop, 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 2-5-4. That puts Northern Assassin at 12 and the other team at 11. It's a close match. Northern Assassin leading by only 1 point. Let's see how the last 4 throws go. So drop for Northern Assassin right away. Looks good for the other team side. Ooh. It looks like maybe a 5 or maybe a 4 for Northern Assassin. A few other 4s. A 4-4 for the other team. So Northern Assassin gets drop 4-4 and they're checking out the last one, which will be a 4. So they get drop 4-4-4, putting them at 27. No, not 27. 24. And the other team 4-4-4-5. The other team won by 28. Only 4 more points, and that's game. Both good teams throwing at a good day. Just a few drops for both teams. Looks so we're at the lane 1, no, lane 3, and it is Team Coljum and the Good Boys. Right now they're just checking a throw, and it turns out the Good Boys took that game with 35, and May can't really pronounce that one, but Nick and Kendra's team got 34, so 1 point difference. But here comes round number 2. Let's see how this round goes. just some practices. They didn't go too good for. I think I saw some drops for the good boys, but other than that, it'll get better. See their first throws. Good for Nick, it looks like, for a bull. The good boys. Ooh. Another good one for Nick. And then for 3 drops for the good boys. And a few good throws. Kendra stuck none of them. And then Nick got, looks like 2 bulls and 3. Nope, never mind. Nick got 6-5-3. Kendra got drop, drop, drop. The good boys got 4-4-4-3 and 2 drops. Oh yeah, there's one hiding right there. Here's a close-up view that I missed to show. Yep. Let's go into the last 4 throws. 4 throws for each team is left. Let's see how they turn out. Okay, good for the good boys. For 2 5s. Let's see Nick and Kendra. Okay, Nick and Kendra. Looks like Kendra got a 5 and Nick got a 4. And then on the good boys, they got another 5 and a drop, it looks like. Ooh. Nick is right there. Kendra just dropped it. Right there. It just like hit, but then just did not stay. She got robbed there. So turns out that they the good boys get 5-5 for set. No, not. They got 5-5 for drop. And then Nick and Kendra get 0-4-5 drop. And the good boys take it by only 6 points. The score at the end was 23. And we will be loading some games in right now. just waiting on a team member. Well, two team members and a scorekeeper that might be there, but we're just waiting on them right now. So we will be on in a few moments. Looks like they're just taking some practices, so we will be on in just a moment. Okay, we are on the game now. We're watching two good teams. So let's see what is going to happen. Ooh, some drops right away. Not the best way to start a match, but same thing on each side. Just Nick gets if a good bowl in there, and another few good throws for both teams. Let's see what the score is. It'll be for Nick and Kendra. They get a drop, 6-5, and a 3 drop to put them at 14. The other team gets drop, 5-4, drop. That puts them at 9 points. Nick and Kendra are only leading by 5 points. It looks like they're going all for kill shots, so see how that turns out for them. Never mind, not kill shots. That's what I thought was going to happen. Ooh, looks like some 5s, maybe and some 4s. So, looks like they're going up. Let's see how that turns out. Oh! That hit the clutch. Then it fell down. Like, the disappointment, like, it was loud. Like, it was sad. Like, missed it by barely. But Nick and Kendra got 4-4-4-4. The other team gets 4-4-0 drop. So Nick and Kendra will take that one. I would say their team name, but I don't know how to pronounce it. But here we go. Round 2. Nick and Kendra with one round under their name. Well, we're not going fully yet. That was just practice, but now we go. Here we go. Let's see how this goes now. Some drops around, but that will be fine. Looks like there should be some drops. Only one on Nick and Kendra's side, two on the other. Ooh, drop on one side. Looks like there should be maybe a 5-4 and maybe 4-3, maybe 6 there. Instead, for Nick and Kendra, they get a 5-5-4 drop, drop, drop. Other team, let's see what they get. They get a 4-4-2 drop, drop, drop. So not the best for them. Okay, the score should be 14-10. Nick and Kendra leading. So let's see the next 4 throws. This might go to Nick and Kendra. Who knows? From their advantage right now, they're only up by 4. But if they win this, they win it. So yeah. Looks like a 5 for Nick and a 4 for Kendra. On the other side, maybe a 5 or 4 there. Ooh, Nick dropped, but hit the bull and drop. And then Kendra got a 4 like her other one. Let's see what the other team's thinking about. Looks like they might be going for a kill shot there. Yep, they're going for kill shot. Let's see how that turns out for them. If they hit it, then they might win this. But let's see how it turns out. Oh, and one of them hits it. So that would put them. They might actually win that match. Let's see if they win the round. Nope, they lost it by just 6 points. It was the score at the end was 28-22. Nick and Kendra won that, but that was a good match. Both teams were fighting for it, so wait to see the next one. Okay, now we are looking at Bougie Disaster and Suck It. It's a rubber duck right now. They just checked it. So the score is drop, drop, drop. 3-4-4 for Suck It. For Bougie Disaster, drop, drop. 4-4-5-5. So that will put them at 18 and Suck It at 11. The difference here is only not 9, 7 points. Ooh, drops for Bougie Disaster. Suck It only dropped their bull, but they got, that looks like a 4 or 5. Let's see what Bougie Disaster gets. Looks like a 4 and a 4. Might not be enough to win the match. Maybe. Looks like they're going for kill shot. They're just thinking things over right now. Looks like they're going for kill shot. I didn't see that bit though. They might be. Let's see what they thought. Okay, looks like a bull and a 5, maybe a 4 from them. That might be winning the match there. I think it did. Bougie Disaster got drop 4-4. And Suck It got drop 6-4-4. That was such a close game. Bougie Disaster only got it by 1 point. Just because of a throw not too long ago. So that is it. So we're just going to load some games in. That was a good game from both good teams. Okay, looks like they're just having a good group hug there. So we're watching the good boys and just the tips. Just the tips. You could see that one scorekeeper that I mentioned if you watched the knife one this morning. That will be Melanie Winters. Okay, with that, the game has started. First, we'll just do a little watering. Then, we will get into the game, which will be really good. Both good teams. And I've heard that just the tips have been crushing it. So, I want to see how they do. And I want to see how just, no, not just, but the good boys do on this one. So, now we're starting. Let's see how it goes down. Drop for the good boys, but still get a 4. Just tips. The tips has a 2, 4, 4. No, that's a 5 there, and maybe a 4. The good boys, ooh, looks like they got a bull, a 5, and a 4, and a few other things. So let's see what they really get. No bulls for just the tips. It looks like just the tips got a drop to 3, 4, and 5. And let's see the last one. Just seeing, just checking. Last one is a 5. That puts them at 19. So on the good boys side, they got a drop. Let's see what the rest is. So they got a 4, 4, and then a 5, 5. So that will put them at 18, which means that just the tips is only up by just 1 point, which that might stay the same or just change, which depending how they throw. So let's get the last 4 done with. And then we'll be moving on to the second round. Just first, we're going to do some practice. Never mind, we ain't doing practice. Okay, looks like there's a 5, a 3, and maybe some bulls there on just the tips. And over on the other side, looks like a 5, 5, 4. So let's see what they actually is. Just tips got 3, 4, 4, 5, which puts them at 35. Let's see what the other team gets, which would be the good boys. 4, 4, 5, 5. Ah, the good boys took that by just 1 point. And just the tips had one less. But there's always the round 2. They're just clarifying themselves, see what they just got. It looks like they got a lot of bulls, but they just covered it up from my sight. The good boys has taken that. Let's see what round 2 has in stock. First, we'll be doing some practices. Now we're doing it for real. Let's see how this goes. Okay, looks like a 5 and 4 for the good boys. And a 4 and a 3 for just the tips almost knocked down one of theirs. But got a lot drops, and it looks like the guard is in now. Ah, over on the good boys side, looks like a few points will be awarded. Just the tips is hoping that that knife stays on. But I bet the guard is on right now, so I bet that won't count. For just the tips, they got a drop, drop, drop. 3, 4, 0. So I was right that the guard was in, and that will not make that count as points. That would be really helpful if that was points. But no, but that puts them at 7, and then the good boys got a drop to 4, 4, 4, 5, which puts them at 19. So not good. It's not looking good for just the tips. Final 4 throws for each team. So let's see how it goes down. Looks like just the tips got like a 5 and 4 there. And then the good boys got, looks like 4, 4, and a bull, and another 4. They missed the kill shots, but hope they still win it without that. But they're trading out hugs. Guess it's not a victory for just the tips. Looks like the good boys got a 4, 4, 5, 6. And then for just the tips, got 4, 4, 0, 0. Which puts them at 15. And the good boys at 38. So, good game all around. Really good game. Just the last round, not the best for just the tips. Now we'll be going to lane number 3. And here they are. They're just looking over some things. This is what it looked like. So this will be we're looking at Bougie Disaster and Nick and Kendra. So it looks like Nick and Kendra just got 5-4-4-0 drop drop. And Bougie Disaster drop drop 4-4-4 drop. So right now it is working in Nick and Kendra's name right now with 13 to them and only 12 to Bougie Disaster. And Bougie Disaster run round 1, and so this would make it round 2. Let's see how the last 4 throws for each team turn out. Ooh, good ones for Nick and Kendra with a 5 and a 4 it looks like. And over on Bougie Disaster, 4 and 4. Ooh, a 6 and a drop for Nick and Kendra, and it looks like a bull and a 2 for Bougie Disaster. Let's see what it actually turns out like. A 6, 4, 4, 2 for Bougie Disaster. And let's see what Nick and Kendra get. They got a 6, 5, 4, and drop. And it is tie game at 28. Everyone's going crazy over this. But let's see how because I think they're going to be doing the sudden death. So that's what I think they're doing right now. So let's see how that goes if that's what they're doing. They're just thinking stuff over, and they're just gonna think things over. And then I will be back. Okay, they are ready to do this now. Let's see how it goes. Looks like Kendra hit that one. So they take the sudden death. So now it's a rubber duck. It is. They both have one game to their name. So now let us finish this off with a good round 3. First, they're going to take some practices. Practice is over. Let's get into the real stuff again. Let's see how round 3 goes down. Okay, it looks like a 4 and a drop from Nick and Kendra, and a 4 and a 4 from Bougie Disaster. And then a 3 and a 3 from Nick and Kendra. And a 4 and a 2 or 3 maybe. I've lost track of what just happened, so let's see what happened. It looks like Nick and Kendra got a drop, 3, 4, 4, 3. That puts them at 14. And let's see what Bougie Disaster gets. 4, 4, 4, 4, and a 3, 3. That puts Bougie Disaster at 22 and Nick and Kendra at 14. And the only reason why I'm saying Nick and Kendra, like, again, would be because I can't read their team name. Not to be mean or, like, offensive, but, like, I still can't. Like, whoops, sorry, there. Now you guys stuck on that one. Oopsie. Okay, looks like there's a bull and a 3 for Bougie Disaster, and a 4 and a 4 for Nick and Kendra. And looks like they're going for kill shot. 4 4 for 2 fours for Bougie Disaster. Let's see how the kill shots turn out. Oh, and they both missed by like such tiny things. Viewing the score now. And sounds like Bougie Disaster wins that with 39. And Nick and Kendra get 23. Bougie Disaster takes that one. And now we wait for more games. We are back with the B final. Whoever wins this game goes against the good boys. So let's see how this round or game goes down with just the tips and Bougie Disaster. Last game, Bougie Disaster won that against Nick and Kendra. So let's just see how this game goes down. But first, we're just waiting on some practice and other things. Okay, practice is done, and that went only good for just the tips. Seeing that Boozy Disaster dropped all that they threw, which was both 3-1. But now we just water some boards and we wait for the game. Now it is game time. Clinkety clankety to start the game. Let's see how these throws go down. Looks like a 3 for just the tips and a bull for. What is that a bull? Let's see. Yeah, that's a bull from Bougie Disaster. Looks like another and a 4 and another 3 for just the tips. And a 4 and a drop for Bougie Disaster. Let's see the end. For just the tips so far, we got 3 drops. And for Bougie Disaster, drop, 4-4-6-6, which puts them at 20 points. And then for, oh yeah, don't mind the one in Bougie Disaster that she misplaced that one, but like, it's supposed to be just the tips with a drop, 3, 3, 1. So that puts them at 7. First round, not looking that good for just the tips. Might turn around for them in the second round. But let's get back to the game. Looks like for Bougie Disaster. Wait, looks like a bull for both now. And a drop right in that area for just the tips. Looks good for Bougie Disaster. They got a 4-4-4-6. Puts them at 38. Closing out the chance of winning that one for just the tips. Which got a drop 4-4-6. And Bougie Disaster will take round 1. Now we are down to round 2. Let's see if just the tips can tie it up with a rubber duck. Just some practice. Thought that was an actual game, but now we are in round 2. Looks like 2 4s and 2 4s, maybe some 5s there. Just on some paint. Drops on both sides, but one got a 3 and one has 4. So let's see. Sounds like, okay, so 2 drops for both teams. Looks like a 3 and a 2, maybe. Let's see. Just the tips. They get a drop, 2, 3, 4, 4. That puts them at 13, and I think Bougie Disaster will go a little further with points with a drop, 4, 4, 4, 4, which puts them at 16 and has the lead with only 3 points. Not looking the best. Well, looking better than the last round for just the tips. Let's see if they could tie this up with a rubber duck or not. Let's see throw one. Ooh, looks like 2 5s there. 5 and 4 for Bougie Disaster. Yep, 2 5s there. And they're just waiting. Bougie Disaster gets a 4 and a 3. So they need. Let's hope that just the tips gets a good thing. Looks like they missed it and dropped. Looks like they took out one of theirs. Yup. Only have 2 on the board there. With a drop, 4 and a 0. And they get third, I think. Because Bougie Disaster gets a 5-4-4-3 to win the game. And now we're just waiting for, I think, the last game. We have the final game for Bougie Disaster, or maybe be their second last if the good boys can win this match. Because they need, no, never mind. I think they both just need to win one game. One of them. Whoever wins gets first place. So let's see who can win. First we'll do some practice, then we will be right back with you. Okay, now we're going for real. For some good stuff here. There's getting some water, and then we're doing the final game. Okay, now they play. They're just waiting, just talking about stuff. But I think now we're going, or soon. Yeah, now. Let's see how round one goes. Looks like a drop for both. Looks like a bull from Beautiful Disaster has a few bulls. The good boys got 4 drops. Beautiful Disaster got only 2. So let's see what they score for the whole thing. Bougie Disaster gets drop, 4-4, and 4-6. And then the good boys get a 0 and a 3. Not going good for them right away. Bougie Disaster at 18, and the Good Boys at 3. So let's see the last 4 throws, or 2, which one you want to call it. But let's see how it turns out. Looks like a 3 and a 4 for the Good Boys, and a 3 and a 4 for. Let's see how that turned out. Looks like no bulls are given out this time. So for Bougie Disaster, 3, 4, 4, 5 to put them at 34. Then the Good Boys with 3, 4, 0 drop. So Bougie Disaster takes that one. So let's see what round 2 has in store for us. Let's see if it goes good for the Good Boys or good for Bougie Disaster. But first, some practice. Some good practice. Now it's for real. For a good time. Ooh, looks like a bull for the Good Boys. And a drop. A bull and a 4 for the Beautiful Disaster. And 2 drops for the Good Boys. And a 3, maybe a 2 for the Beautiful Disaster. A 4, 3 for the Good Boys. And looks like drops for Beautiful Disaster. The Good Boys get drop, 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 4, 6. Let's see what Beautiful Disaster gets. Or, no, not Beautiful Disaster. Bougie Disaster. They got drop, 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 2, 4, 6. That puts them at 12, and the Good Boys are at 10. Bougie Disaster only leading by 2 right now. Let's see if the Good Boys could take this round and then go into the round 3, or if Bougie Disaster will win this. So looks like a 5 and a 4 for the Good Boys and a bull, and a 3 for Bougie Disaster. And it looks like a 4 and a 4, or 4 and a 5 for Bougie Disaster, and it drops for the Good Boys. So the Good Boys get drop, drop, 4, 5. And Bougie Disaster gets 3, 4, 6, 6. And then they win that game. And then game 2 of the Bougie Disaster and the Good Boys. In just a few moments, just a quick breather. looks like we are in the game and getting ready to play. I think we're doing some practice. Yep, exactly that. Some practice is happening right now. But now we are in the last game. Let's see how it goes down. Looks like a 4 and a drop for the good boys. And drops for the bougie disaster. And a 5 or a 4 for the good boys. And a bull for bougie disaster and a drop. Looks like a 3 or a 4 for the good boys and a drop. And another bull and a 3 for bougie disaster. For bougie disaster, drop, 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 3, 5, 6 to put them at 14. For the good boys, drop, drop. So for the good boys, drop, 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 4, 4, 5. So that puts them at 13. Bougie disaster only by 1 point. And we're in round 1. So let's do the last throws. Either bougie disaster or the good boys will take this one. Then the second round will happen. So it looks like a 5 and a 4, and then a 5 and a 4, and then maybe a bull there, or maybe another 5 for a bougie disaster. And then it looks like a 4 and a 5, or maybe a bull for bougie disaster. Let's see, they got a drop, 4, 5, 5 to put them at 28. And then the good boys, they get 4, 4, 5, 6 to put them at 32. The good boys take that round by 4 points. Let's see what round 2 has in store. Let's see if it goes good for the bougie disaster. And then they'll be having to go to round 3, or the good boys will take first. Let's see. But first in practice. That was a good kill shot. But of course, that has to be during practice. But now we're playing the last game of knives of with duels. Looks like for the good boys they get a 4 and a 5. Then for bougie disaster a bull or a 5. For the good boys it looks like a 5 and a 4, and bougie disaster drops. Bougie disaster gets a 4 and a drop. The good boys get a 3 or 2, and a few more in that one area by the bull. No, not bougie disaster. The good boys get 3, 4, 4, 4, 5, 5 for 25. And then bougie disaster has drop, drop, drop. So 4 drops. And 4, 4. So right now they got 8. A big lead for the good boys. Looks like the good boys will take it so far, but it might change. Okay, looks like a 5 and a 4 for the good boys for the first throw for the last. Bougie Disaster is thinking it over right now. Okay, I think they're done thinking it over now. I think they might be going up for kill shots. Okay, one Bougie Disaster just got a bull and a miss for the kill shot, it looks like. If Blur went for the kill shot. And then they're all going kill shot, so let's see how that turns out. Ah. And the good boys take it. For the good boys, they get 4, 5, 8, and 0 to get to 42. And then Bougie Disaster gets 0, 6, 0 drop for 14. And Bougie Disaster wins that one. And that is game. Never mind. It looks like Bougie Disaster got an 8 drop. So, still, the good boys win. And that is game. They get first place. Looks like they're all talking over stuff. So, I don't know if that was fully game. But, nope, never mind. That was game. And that is done.